You will not be able to solve anything outside until you own how the situation affects you inside. Michael A. Singer. The exercise we would like to offer you today is called Exploring Your Senses. And so in this session, our invitation is to tune within ourselves to what resonates with us, our five senses that fit in the physical reality, but also how we feel within ourselves. And this is beneficial because we might realize that we are tuned into our self-realization, which is the truth of who we are and the energy within the physical form that gives us life. And it involves letting go of many of the things that are associated with our individual reality and return to our true self. And being able to connect with our inner self and our outer self as well. So the invitation for this session is to invite you to create an artwork that includes one thing that you can see, one thing that you hear, one thing that you can feel, and it can be either an emotion or something physical, and one thing that you smell. As usual, I will pass it back to Julia to lead us with a short guided meditation that will support us to tune in with our intuition and our inner artist, allowing ourselves to free our mind from any kind of judgment and be able to have fun.
And what you all might need for this session is just some paper and colors. We have lots of Sharpies, but also anything that it can be your form of expression. You might want to paint, you might want to even just be here with the music that we could provide for you or that you can choose for yourself today. And so for this exercise, we're gonna tune for a short meditation that it will allow us to connect with the present moment and with our surrounding. So I invite you to find a comfortable place to be where you won't be disturbed. You may sit on the floor, on a chair, or on a pillow, whatever is comfortable for you today. And if at any point during this meditation, you feel the need to adjust or change your position, feel free to make yourself comfortable. The more the body is comfortable, the more the mind can be at peace, can be present. And remind to be kind to yourself. So if at any point you find yourself caught in any thoughts, in any criticism around your ability to create, just acknowledge that thought, give it space, and then let it go using the power of your breath. So let's start by taking 3 long, deep breaths. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth with a sigh. Inhaling as much as you can, filling your lungs completely. And with every exhale, release and let go. Relax your body. Relax your mind. And at the end of your last exhale, return to a natural rhythm of breathing. And connect with your breath for a moment. The natural rhythm of your breathing comes in and out of your body without any effort. And start to notice, what sound do you hear around you? Move your awareness from sound to sound without getting attached to it. Without labeling the source. You can move from far distant sounds to closer sound, to the sound of your own breath. And then slowly connect with any smell, any fragrance that is around you right here, right now. And notice how this smell reflects in your body and in your mind. You might find yourself reconnecting with memories. But once again, we are here to explore our present moment. So without touching to it, simply notice what you can smell in this moment. And if you find your mind caught in thoughts, simply bring your attention back to this exercise. We are training our mind to come back to this present moment. And now slowly connect with what you're feeling right now. Whether it's a sensation or an emotion rising up within yourself. Or the sensation of your body in contact with the props around you. Be here right now, in this moment. And now slowly open your eyes and look at the space that you are right now. Look at all the things that surround you. Notice if something draws your attention. All the colors, shades, And when you feel ready, I invite you to grab anything that you want to use today. We'll be here with you, sharing a few more insights while we're joined with you and sharing this quality time together. So just sit back, relax, and have fun. And while you keep on experiencing the creative process, I will share with you some insight regarding this exercise and the intention behind. There is no need to stop what you're doing, but just simply allow yourself to listen to the sound of my voice. And so the intention behind this exercise is to bring ourselves back to the present moment. Because when we are connected with our present moment, we might have self-realization. We might realize by ourselves other ways to act upon a situation instead of react. And so while you're creating, we will also share a question as a reflection for us today. So if you feel that you want to pause the video and take your time to reflect upon this question, feel free to do so. Or if you want to include this reflection in your artwork today, again, this is our guidelines for you to tap with your creativity and imagination. So the question reflection that we ask you today, it's what type of environment do you find most therapeutic?
And while you're keep on exploring your senses, another aspect, another insight that we would like to share with you is about our mental dialogue. Of course, as human beings, we might find ourselves often going inside of our head and start to speak to ourselves. And we might wonder why and who is talking there, and how to decide, how does he decide what to say and when to say it. And the best way is to realize and witness all this chattering that we might experience within our head, and just trying to step back and view it in an objective way. Just view the voice as a vocalizing mechanism that is capable of making appear someone else talking to us. And in this case, we don't have to truly focus on what we are thinking, but just notice what's happening. And this our consciousness is actually experiencing as a mental model of reality. But it not might be necessarily reality itself. So our next question for you today to reflect on, or to include it in your artwork today, is how can your environment affect your stress level? And with this question, we just would like to remind you to take as much time as you need to keep on creating, keep on exploring your senses, to tap into your creativity anytime that you need to reconnect within yourself or to the outer world. Thanks to yourself for taking the time to be here now. Thanks to your inner child who is unconditionally connected with your soul, and to this very child who gave you as a present the piece of art you made today, without any imperfection, as pure, as unique as you are. Keep true to the dreams of your youth. Thank you. Namaste.